Kitkats can read.
Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another really exciting video, which is going to be my January World of Kitkats TBR. I always love filming these. I'm so excited to do it. I'm thinking I'm on the tail end of this illness now. I still feel kind of rough, so if I do kind of like sound like it or like my energy isn't like up to scratch, then that is just because of that. My chest is still kind of like really congested and I do still get like kind of like out of breath, but I'm gonna do like the best that I possibly can anyway. So for those of you that don't know, World of Kitkats is my own TBR game. I will leave a link to the playlist down below in the description if you would like to check out more of the videos, but I've been doing it for like a couple of years now. I absolutely love it so much. All the time I'm introducing like new elements to the actual TBR game and seeing what works and what doesn't, but I actually really kind of like it. I like how it helps to choose my TBR. I'm quite the mood reader though, so I do kind of like utilize that and yeah, I get to choose books in a better way. So let's go through really quickly what all the prompts are. I will leave a picture over here of the actual TBR games, what they look like, so you can see. But if I land on a red cat, it's the Wheel of Fortune TBR game. A pink cat is the Golden Eggs. Blue cat is the dice game, purple is the bingo game, yellow is spin the bottle, green is my TBR jar, orange is my play your cards right card game, black is beer pong, grey is coin push, cream is to unwrap a book, and if I land on a treat your shelf, it's either I get to purchase a book or I can give myself free choice, or like the most recent purchase. So basically it's kind of like a free choice, like of kind of like treating myself, so I can treat myself to a book that I've already got, or I can literally be like, you know what, I'm gonna get myself something off my wish list because I can afford it. So, you know, we shall see with that. But yeah, those are the mini TBR games. I just want to say as kind of like a little disclaimer as well, that although I do have these mini TBR games, a lot of people do use the actual games as their TBRs, so this is in no way kind of like stealing people's ideas. It's kind of like inspired by it all, and you know, when I'm on Amazon I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to have that as like one of the elements to my actual TBR game. So yeah, like loads of other people, great booktubers, do use these things, whether it's like, you know, Monopoly, Cluedo, or the beer pong themselves, like they all use it. So yeah, go check those booktubers out and give everyone good support, because I think it's a great way to choose a TBR. Alrighty guys, here's the World of Kitkats TBR board. We always start off of the actual board over here, and let's go and roll for prompt number 1. Luna. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have started on a treat your shelf. So roll number 1 brought us to a treat your shelf. So I thought I would use this for my Kindle Unlimited books and choose a book from there. So the book that I have decided to go with is the Carnelian Fox Became Cloud. So I was recommended to read this book. It sounds really cool. It kind of reminds me of like Pokemon. So yeah, I got it as part of my Kindle Unlimited. When I was asking you guys what Kindle Unlimited books you would recommend, feel free to always let me know down below in the comments if there's any really good Kindle Unlimited books that you guys have read, and I'll be sure to add them on the list. I've got a current like Amazon wish list that is specifically for Kindle Unlimited books, and obviously I want to discover like really cool Kindle Unlimited books along the way. So this is the book that I've chosen to go towards treat your shelf as a, yeah, I mean, it's part of my goals to get them on the TBR, and yeah, I'm choosing a book that I want to read at the same time. Also guys, I forgot to mention, if I do roll a double, then I have to add on a prompt. So this is roll number 2. Oh no! Oh no, I'll roll this one again because it went off the board. It was actually it was a 6 and a 3. Oh my goodness. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have landed on an orange cat. So we are putting prompts on the board to remember which ones we got. So far, treat yourself and orange cat. Okay guys, welcome to the card game. This is kind of like a higher or lower, and basically I've just got two series that I want to continue that I need to continue. It's part of my goal for 2023 to continue series and hopefully even finish some. So yes, I have got here Crush by Tracy Wolff, which is book number 2 in this series, and I've got Thunderhead by Neil Schusterman, which is book 2 in this series. So really it's just sort of like, you know, if I lose then I read the bigger book, and if I win then I read the slightly smaller book. So that's the way I'm going to treat it. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. I'm not like the best shuffler, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first card wheels pop up. It's a 6, which is an awful card. Oh no. Oh. I'm just gonna go higher. This is what I'm gonna lose straight away. What did I tell you? So straight away I've lost. My good streak never lasted last time. So Crush is the book that I'll be reading for this prompt. So for prompt number 2, you guys would have seen the card game, and you would have also seen the book that won. So I will be reading Crush, the second book in the Crave series by Tracy Wolff. Yeah, it's a beast of a book, but you know, it's appeared on my TBR like a couple of times now, and yeah, hopefully I can get it read. I've got like all the books so far in the series, so yeah, I'm actually kind of like excited to continue to see like what's going to happen next. So yeah, I mean, fingers crossed I can finally get around to reading it in January. I don't know how busy January is going to be, so yeah, we shall see. Roll number 3. 4 and a 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A pink cat. So we put a pink cat onto our board like so for our third prompt. Here we have the golden eggs. Oh. I think Luna's chosen this one. Oh well, at least they want to play this time. So the winning one is the book that I really wanted to read, The Wind in the Willows. Alright, Luna. So roll number 3 brought us the golden eggs, and Luna was very, very up for playing today. She was in such a playful mood. I lost the 2 dice like 2 times before actually filming because Luna was like batting them around the place and being a complete bum. But yes, it's nice that she started straight away, and she actually chose the book that I really, really wanted to get on my January TBR, and that's The Wind in the Willows by Kenneth Grahame. So yes, it's a children's classic, but I am doing a Wind in the Willows musical, and the performance is in February, and I am playing the character of Mrs. Hedgehog and also the clerk. So yeah, I'm also one of the like evil weasels, and yeah, I'm really excited all the same. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like read the story of Wind in the Willows and just get like in the mood and the feel for it. So yeah, really happy this came out. Okay, prompt number 4 out of 5. 5 and a 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green cat on the board like so. Another rule I forgot to mention is that if I do land on a square more than twice, I roll again. I give myself a maximum of 2. Okay guys, you have no idea how excited I am to use this. Welcome to a new edition. This was actually like kind of like my Christmas present to myself. So I really kind of wanted a really good way of stirring my TBR jar. So this is like it's like my YA middle grade children's. There's some new adult in there, maybe a couple of adults kind of got in the mix too, because this was my original TBR jar that I started with. So yeah, and all the new books that I've gained recently have also gone into here. So these are like my own books, but basically it's like a tombola. As you can see, it goes on like this, and it helps to stir and mix the books like we're in a carnival or something. And yeah, so yeah, I'm really excited to have it and give it a real good stir. So yeah, like this way I can really dig my hand in and choose a book that maybe I like literally had been on the bottom of the TBR jar. So yes, with that said, let's give it a real good spin. And forwards. Yeah. Alright. Okay, I think that is it. Let's open and choose. Oh my god, I can literally put my hand in. I'm really nervous because these are like all of my main books. Okay, I got one here. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. It's a red piece. What is this? Oh, okay. Endgame by James Frey. If you guys can see that. So now I've got to find which box I've got that in. So roll number 4 brought us the TBR jar, and you would have seen my TBR actual tombola, TBR tombola, and just goes to show that it does actually kind of like work to do it, because like it picked out a book that I've had on my TBR forever. So yeah, this is Endgame The Calling by James Frey and Niels Johnson Shelton. Now I remember at the time there's some sort of like game in this book where like if the reader solves it or something, like I don't really know, but yeah, I've had this for such a long time, and I know it's like the first book that's in a series, but you know, it just would be good to give it a read. I don't really know what it's about at all, so yeah, I feel like going into it blind. It just says there are players, endgames here, all but one of them will fail, but that one will save the world, we hope. Written, yeah, here we go. Written into this book is a puzzle. Solve the puzzle and you will find the key to open a case of gold. Play, solve, endgame is here. So yeah, I don't really know what that's about, and I don't even know if people actually solved it. But yeah, I think that's quite cool to have a little puzzle in the book. So I feel like it's going to be really fun, and if you guys have read this, let me know down below what you thought about it. And yeah, fingers crossed I am one that enjoys it. Could this be the final prompt of the actual World of Kitkats TBR game? We shall find out. Down, down, down. 6 and a 2. Yes, it is. So that's 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A purple cat. So a purple cat goes onto the board like so for our 5th and final prompt for the World of Kitkats TBR game. Okay, bingo, TBR game. It's just started to kind of get dark here, which is so annoying for the winter. But yes, if we get a red ball come out, it's a reread. Light blue is a hardback, dark blue is a graphic novel, green's for a series, orange is for children's, yellow is free choice, and purple is a recently acquired book. So for this one, I'm kind of hoping that I can either get a hardback, a series, or a free choice, or even recently acquired. I would be happy with either of those because I want to try and utilise it. Yeah, we'll see what comes out. We've got a purple. So purple was recently acquired. Okay, so that works for us. So it's really hard to tell in this light, but yeah, there's purple. So for roll number 5, it brought me the bingo game, and out of the bingo game came a prompt that was for recently acquired. So for this I went for a review book that I have recently acquired, and this is Loathe to Love You by Ali Hazelwood. This is a combination of like 3 of her novellas that she's gonna bring out as an actual physical book. So this is the review book for like all of those. The books are out, but this is kind of like the combined ebook, and it comes out January, like literally the beginning of January, so I thought it would be good to get it read as well. Plus it's Ali Hazelwood, and I really enjoyed her Love Hypothesis book. So yeah, I have really high hopes for this, and also I'm getting a review book read. Okay, so normally I kind of like want to play any like the actual TBR games that haven't been played yet. So I'm going to spin the wheel. These are the ones that haven't come out. So we've got beer pong, coin push, rap book, wheel of fortune, dice, spin the bottle. So out of these I am going to spin the wheel, and whichever one I get is the extra TBR game that I play. So fingers crossed. I'm kind of hoping out of them all for either spin the bottle or dice or wheel of fortune maybe. But I haven't played coin push in a while, so we shall see. Oh, it's just about landed on the dice one. So that is the extra TBR game that I'm going to play this time. Alright guys, hopefully you can kind of see this okay, but I'll read it out to you anyway. So this is from a 20-sided dice that I roll, and I've got here 1 is newly acquired, 2 romance, 3 free choice, 4 LGBT, 5 owned for a while, 6 is free choice, 7 adult chick lit, 8 YA, 9 free choice, 10 graphic novel, 11 contemporary, 12 free choice, 13 series, 14 standalone, 15 free choice. Fantasy is 16, hype to 17, 18 is free choice, 19 excited about, 20 is own a physical copy of. Now you may have noticed there's a lot of free choices there. I'm a mood reader, so this is mainly the reason why I do this. Here we go. I'm going to roll over here so you can see in the light. Okay, that looks like a number 17. Right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. 17 there. And 17 was a book that is hyped. And then with the TBR game that came up, which was the dice game, as you would have seen, the hyped prompt came up. So I'm using this to go towards my 12 books that were recommended to me to read in 2023. So I was looking at the list of like hyped books. To be honest, quite a lot of them are actually hyped books anyway. So I have gone towards Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. This is really hyped on BookTube and TikTok. I've been seeing it absolutely loads lately, and yeah, all I've been hearing is really good things. So fingers crossed I am one that ends up enjoying it as well. And yeah, we'll see and we'll go from there. But I've also recently acquired it, got it with my Amazon voucher for Christmas. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving it a read. Okay guys, this is my grab machine. Inside it contains the 10 books I'd like to read in the year. I have already updated this to my actual 2023 10 books. So yeah, I've already forgotten which eggs are in. So that just goes to show my great memory. So I'm going to put the coin in and let's just grab any one of them. Oh. Anyone will do, guys. Anyone will do. Okay, we've got one. We've got a yellow one. And The book is dun 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 dun, dun. Iron Widow. This is cool because it is an Illumicrate book. And then out of my grab machine of 10 books I want to read in 2023 came out the book of Iron Widow by Ziban J. Zhao, and I have been hearing really good things about this. This is an Illumicrate book and it's one of my big targets of 2023 to attack my Illumicrate and Fairy Loot piles. So it's great that this came up. It was kind of like a sign, because if not I would have had to add an extra prompt for the month to read a book from the Illumicrate or Fairy Loot, but this knocks one off of the list. And I'm really excited because I hear really good things about it, and it's the first book that's in the series. So yeah, fingers crossed I do enjoy it, and hopefully I can get around to reading it in the month of January. Finally, as always, I like to mention the book club. So the Reading by Candlelight book club is a tree. All of the details are in the description, but RBC book club on Twitter. And it's myself, Alicia and Sam, and we basically choose books and then we put them to a vote for you guys. So for December we are reading Inner Holidays by Christina Lauren. It's a Christmassy chicklit book, and the live show for this is going to be on the 6th of January on Alicia's channel at 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST and 1 PM CST, and we'll also reveal January's book at the end of the live as well. But there's literally 1 day and 5 hours left on the current poll. We have put series on at this time because we have been reading a standalone for December, so January we start with a series, and the book choices are From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout, book 1 in the From Blood and Ash series, or Thunderhead by Neil Schusterman, which is book 2 in the Ark of Osiris series. So yeah, but at the moment I can tell you that From Blood and Ash is winning the vote. It's got 73% and 27% of Thunderhead, so this is winning by a landslide, so this is probably going to win. This will end up being a reread for me though, and to be honest I kind of do want to give it a reread so that I can continue on with the rest of the books in the series, which I'm pretty damn sure Alicia and Sam are gonna want to like read along with us, so that maybe we like read it together. So that'll be like the challenge for 2023. We all kind of want to read more Jennifer Armentrout books, so it is like a great situation. So probably is going to end up being this book, but I will tweet it out on the actual like book club Twitter, and I will like retweet it on my own Twitter, so stay tuned for that. But this is most likely going to be the book, but to be honest, if it is, I'm quite excited to give it a reread because it was really good. I loved it so much the first time around, and yeah, looking forward to giving it a reread again. And it's great to always get rereads on the go. So that's the end of my actual January TBR. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books on the TBR. I've managed to squeeze on Kindle Unlimited, a book series that I'm continuing on with, a book that I wanted to read, a TBR Jar Veteran I guess, and I have got a review book. I have managed to squeeze on my 12 books recommended of one of those, and the grab machine of top 10 books. And the only other thing that I really kind of like wanted to do is to have an audiobook, but I can most likely audiobook Crush, or maybe Legends and Lattes, or Iron Widow. So there's always going to be something, or maybe even From Blood and Ash. I might even like listen to that again because I do have the audiobook of that. So with audiobook, because I want to listen to at least one audiobook a month, then I can just choose and listen to one of them. But I know the audiobooks help me to get books read as well. So yeah, those are the 8 books. I hope you guys have enjoyed my video as always. Fingers crossed 2023 is going to be better for my reading, And yeah, stay tuned for videos where I do talk about my 12 books recommended, books that I'm currently in the middle of reading, my goals for the year, and my top 10 books for the year. So stay tuned for those. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!